I'm so happy that today we have Prof Deneke, if I'm right with pronunciation. So welcome here. How are you? And please introduce yourself to our community and your career in medical and health informatics.
Mm-hmm. Hello. So I studied computer science and specialized in medical informatics. Then for my PhD, I first started to work at a software company that offered the opportunity to write a PhD thesis there. And then I switched back to university and worked as a researcher actually since then. And now I am professor of medical informatics since 6 years in Switzerland. And my research interests were actually, well, it started already during my studies. So I'm very interested in natural language processing, in machine learning and text mining and intelligent assistance in healthcare.
I guess in that field was also the poster you presented at MIE, and which was actually awarded as a best poster award. So can you please introduce us with your work presented?
So that's totally right. The paper that was awarded is related to the topic of intelligent assistants or chatbots in the healthcare domain. And actually it was a student project. So I offered to students the opportunity to work on this topic, and they had the task to study how crowdsourcing could be used to retrieve training examples for a chatbot. So in particular, we considered the use case of a medication chatbot. So a chatbot that answers my questions regarding my medication. And we were interested to know how people, so patients, would formulate their questions that they would pose to the chatbot. So what would they ask? What would be their interest regarding the medication? And to get examples on this, we used crowdsourcing and we asked the crowd, so the crowd workers, for such example questions.
Oh, it sounds very interesting. And you as a professor and someone who has very successful career in this domain, what would be suggestions from your side to young generations and also to young FMI as a group who is devoted to help and promote young professionals and scientists in this field?
So I think what's really helpful also for our students, according to my experience, is to collaborate already during the studies with industry or with healthcare professionals. So never forget the user when having ideas, when developing things in medical informatics. So always go to the health professionals or to the patients for whatever user group you are developing things. And well, try to make contacts. So build up your network. So when we are running projects, for example, with industry and healthcare institutions during the studies, bachelor studies, and this is also helpful in finding a job. And yeah, of course, it's always useful to, kind of a success when student work like bachelor thesis or something like that can be published in conferences, and then you can get in contact with different kind of researchers, but also with industry.
Yes, you're right. And thank you for these suggestions and comments, and we will for sure do our best to help and encourage young people, and help, support, and some suggestions from experienced colleagues and professors are very useful for us. So thank you for this interview, and we are looking forward to new projects of your students and you, for new papers at FMI conferences, and for sure journals that we are publishing. Thank you.
Thank you.